Hey guys, Rilk here, and welcome back to my Final Fantasy VII playthrough. This is part 4. We just gotta finish up with Shinra HQ here, and we'll be getting out of Midgar pretty quick. So, we find out the blood trail led to the president being killed. We get a little more information from Palmer here about who it was, and apparently it was Sephiroth, back from the dead, to finish off Shinra, I guess. Obviously, I know a bit more than that, but I'm trying to spoil the story as little as possible. So, right here we'll have a fight with Rufus here. He's the son of the president, so he's the new president. We can change our materia around a little. We could put Restore on Cloud, make this a really safe fight, but it's not too bad. We'll keep it as is. It's Rufus and his dog. I don't remember what the name of the dog is the fight we're going to be up against. And, right, I think I mentioned this, but it's only going to be Cloud fighting him. So, Tifa's gonna wait here for us to finish up, and then we'll meet them on the elevator. I forget on what floor. I think they'll probably mention it here. I think we get access to, yeah. We also have another boss. I'm gonna remove Tifa and Cloud's materia, actually. We have another boss before that. I forgot about this. Okay, so we want you to have Restore. We also want you to have a Carbon Bangle. So, Aerith has the best melee damage, but the next fight she won't be any use in melee, and neither will Red. So I'm gonna back row both of them and make sure they have materia to use for long range. So Red will be able to use it every round, so he'll have lightning, and I don't really need elemental. Poison, because I don't think poison will matter. I'll put a lot of other things on Barret. There's no use in stealing from him as far as I know. Oh, I forgot how much other stuff we had. I don't really care about all for this fight. Actually, you know what? We'll throw all on Aerith here. And that should be our good enough for our fight. I don't know if we need to go down to a certain floor or just go on to the elevator. I think the elevator's fine. And this is our boss fight. Oof. Aerith's health is low. I don't know if I'm going to attack with Aerith at the beginning. We'll see how I feel. Just keeping her ready to heal. I don't want to use up too much of her magic. Oh right, I forgot. We also get Healing Wind here from our Limit Break. Oh, I didn't mean to attack with Aerith. I wasn't looking which character was prompting an attack. Fight should be over pretty soon. Obviously I haven't been counting damage, but he's not that hard of a fight. Although now I think about it, I'm getting a lot less limit breaks off because I put everyone in the back row. But whatever. And we're done. Not a bad fight. Oh, I forgot there was another phase. I'm debating whether or not to use my cure all. Because I know... Oh, he also put her to sleep. That sucks. Normally I'd wake her up by hitting her, but her health is so low I don't want to chance it. Okay, he's gonna put everyone to sleep. That's cool. Please don't kill Aerith. Thank you. I don't know if Healing Wind cures status ailments or not. I know one of her healing abilities does, but I can't remember which one. Okay, I get it. He definitely has more damage potential after you've knocked him out of his first phase. I was expecting the fight to be over pretty soon. He kind of looks like he's in a counter mood, but I don't know the fight that well to know that. Seeing as he didn't counter, I'm going with he is not. But he is dead. So, there's that. I totally forgot about the second phase. Way harder of a fight than I remember. Oh, whoops, I gotta take off the materia from other people. Okay, switch should be this one. Okay, let's grab Restore, Poison, Elemental, Steel. Why I'm grabbing Steel, I have no idea. What else do we want? Cover, because why not? Lightning. And enemy skill. I don't think he has any enemy skills, but I don't remember. it's not on here. That's something I really like about Final Fantasy VII. There's a lot of decently made up minigames in this game. This is one of my favorite ones. I think you can play almost all the minigames again later in the game. Don't think you can do the squat minigame again, though. I could be wrong. But this is the motorcycle minigame. Basically, the point is to defend the vehicle that all your party members are in. There's different Shinra troops chasing us. It's probably about to tell us. Okay, what's the off button? There we go. Okay, I'm gonna keep enemy skill and steal on Cloud. For now, I'll have restore. Actually, we're gonna do it like this. Restore all on Tifa. Oh, I also want cover on Cloud, don't I? Yeah. Although, no, it's probably better on Barret, because he's in the back row. Okay, so we want at least something for damage on him. We'll leave poison on her, just in case, and he'll grab Fire and Sense, I guess. I don't think there's anything left. No, okay, so we got everything. I'm just trying to level up as many materials as we've got. Oh, I could switch party. Not a big deal, though. Oh, right. So there's different color of Shinra dudes, and they act differently, but I just kind of move and attack at the same time to try to hit them. They'll try to avoid you as best they can. If you attack first and then move into them, it's a lot easier to get the hit from how I've played this. I'm really stuck at this moment. Oh wow, they're really kicking my butt here. Jesus, come on, thank you, thank you. You can bump them enough with your bike to knock them off, but it takes a lot. It also damages Cloud. The health bars are how much health we'll get into in the next fight, which it'll be a boss fight, so. There's definitely a better way to do this if you know the style of each bike and you get the 3 same bikes and you can actually hold them all off by just positioning yourself, but I don't know that strat. I thought I heard that hit. Come on. Well, we did okay. We're almost done, I think. Okay, we're, whoops. Getting to the end right here. Come on, man, don't run by me. It's not cool. Alright. We made it. Not that bad. I've definitely done way worse. And this will be the boss we're fighting. Oh, I realized it was a machine fight. I should have done Thunder on Elemental for his health should be dwindling. Oh, or gone. Cool. And that's the last boss before we exit Midgar. So I don't really care who's in our party right now. I'll just leave it as Barret, Tifa, and Red for now. Oh, I guess. Yeah, we'll just leave it with those three just because they already have the materia on. I think I mentioned earlier I'm probably going to rock Cloud, Barret, and one more character we haven't picked up yet for most of the game. There is a monster I want to run into here who has a new weapon for Barret, but he also has a magic I want. So these are the guys I was talking about. So the magic I'm looking for is called Nature Magic, and they use it kind of often. Did I learn it already? Perfect. So Nature Magic is a low MP AoE, and we'll be using it a lot to level up our limit breaks. Oh wow, I'm getting really bad at that. And we got one. Perfect. Already done. Okay, I think this place is called Calm. Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure. I thought it was called Calm, but for some reason I thought, no, that's the name of somewhere else later on. So we meet up with everybody in the inn here, and we go into a really long portion of just talking. So we get to hear a story about Cloud and Sephiroth, and when he used to be a soldier. Trying to remember which, yeah. So it's the first story, yeah, that makes sense. So we're on our way with Sephiroth in a caravan here, and I think we run into a monster that we have to fight with them. So I think we're level 1, so we won't be any help. We don't gain anything from the battle, even if we win and survive. So doesn't really matter what you do. Sephiroth will win the fight. It's random what he does during the fight, though, so it can be a long fight or a short fight. Just depends. I think he can heal himself. I think he can resurrect us if we got knocked down. He also has different magics to attack, or he could just melee. And this is what we run into at level 1. Not great. And we're already out of the fight. It was a good fight. Oh, are you kidding me? You picked me up? Okay. So we got picked up. Now we're probably dead again. Oh. Oh, we got all the XP. So there's not even a victory screen. We can't get Gil or anything from that fight. So we find out that we were traveling to Nibelheim with Sephiroth. And I forget why we were called in the first place. I think it was an inspection of the reactor that was by Nibelheim for inciting monsters around the area to come lurking, I think, into the mountains. Excuse me. So Barrett's pointing out that Gianova was the name of Sephiroth's mother, but they also saw the monster inside of Hojo's lab was called Gianova. So they started talking about that a little, but they wanted to get back to the story of what happened. You can wander around town a little and get stuff. Nothing you keep, but you can go to Tifa's piano, and I think you can play a song at this point to get her final limit break. I think you can get it later though. Like, I wouldn't get it now. I forgot, what did he ask me? So yeah, we had to progress the story along, we had to tell Sephiroth we were ready to sleep before setting out. So we'll set out in the morning, and now it's morning already. He hired a guide, which ended up being Tifa. So she'll guide us to the reactor. I guess she doesn't really recognize Cloud. Kinda weird. So we head over to the reactor and trying to find out why it's causing monsters around the area. Oh, I guess the trip takes a lot longer than I thought. For some reason I thought we were just poof there. Oh right, I forgot what was gonna happen. I didn't even realize she was blocking me. I was looking farther ahead. And unfortunately, the bridge falls apart. Lucky for Tifa, Cloud manages to catch her and take the brunt of the hit for the ground. Oh, I thought he caught her. She's a lot stronger than she looks. I think we can run into random battles here. Obviously, we'll let Sephiroth deal with everything, because we suck. But he's got lots of different magic. Obviously, he's got Life 2 and Bolt. He's also got Quake, I believe. And they're all like mastered materials too. And he's got all on all of them. Except for Life, I think. Wow. We're getting a lot more encounters than I expected, I'll be honest. I didn't realize he also had ice. On another all. Jesus. How many freaking materials did he bring? So, we find a natural Mako deposit here. It's called a Mako fountain. And I don't remember that much about it, to be honest. I forgot how long this cutscene area was. So, we're gonna go into the reactor and investigate what's going on. We'll leave the guard out here to accompany Tifa. She wants to come inside, but according to Shinra policy, it's proprietary knowledge, so she's not allowed in. Kind of a lot different than the rest of the reactors we've been going into. A lot simpler design, and yeah. We find out what Hojo was up to over here. So, we find out everything on here is like written Gianova on the door, on the pipes. We also find these pods. When we look inside, kind of like at the lab earlier, it's been breeding monsters with Mako. Or people with Mako, and infusing it so much that they become monsters. Come on, let me in. Trying, man. And that's what they look like now. So Sephiroth starts freaking out, thinking this is what happened to him and Cloud and how they were made. Obviously he just talks about himself and not Cloud, but he meant all the soldiers. We find out here that They were genetically modified so much that it can't even survive being out of its pod. It just dies and keels over as soon as the pod was open. Kind of weird. I'm trying to mash through this, but it's at its own pace. I think that's all we've got for story time with Cloud. Oh, well, I guess we can save, and I forgot. He'll continue on with the story. For some reason, I thought the other part of the story came later. So we skip ahead. After we came back from the reactor, Sephiroth locked himself in the mansion, and we're gonna go investigate. You can kind of explore the mansion. There's not really much around, so there's not much of a point to do it, but you can do a bit of exploring if you want. So he's been looking up a lot of the Jenova project, as well as ancient literature in the mansion here. I think this is where he finds out he's actually how do I put this? He's an ancient, but he wasn't birthed in a normal way. I can't remember exactly how it ended up happening. He actually has a mother, but he's kind of doesn't have a father. The not Hojo, but a different professor ended up like sort of test tube babying him, but not fully. So now he feels more akin to the ancients, which Shinra was trying to get them to lead them to the Promised Land. He also finds out that the humans of the world sort of took over places the ancients had, territories and stuff, to the point where they were so secluded and outside the grasp of the rest of the world that they started to fall out of existence, to the point where I think at this point Aerith's mother is the only ancient alive right now besides Sephiroth. Although, I suppose Aerith would be a baby at this point. I don't know. I don't know the time frame. And this is where he starts acting like all the humans are traitors. I just saw the name that they call the ancients, what they call themselves anyways. Their names are the Cetra, I believe. Yeah, I just saw it there too. I kind of like ancients better, to be honest. And we find out that Sephiroth believes Gianova is his mother because that was the cells that the professor used on Sephiroth, but he also had another mother that birthed him. I think it was the assistant to the professor, but I don't know if that was in the notes or not. We think we learn that way later, but it's not really, it doesn't really pertain much to the story, so I don't think it was much of a spoiler. So Sephiroth kind of loses it when he finds out he's a ancient, and kind of takes it out on the town by burning it down. So Zangan was the guy we were talking to earlier. That was in the inn. So not only was he burning the town down, anyone who survived he was also killing. And we're going to chase him down to the reactor. And I guess this is the one where we teleport to the reactor. I see why they put a save in between. Man, it is a long section. Especially when there's nothing you can really do to change it. And just gotta punch your way through it. I wouldn't say I'm doing it optimally, but I'm not kind of futzing around, so I'm trying to get through it quickly. So we find out Tifa grabbed Sephiroth's sword, and he killed her mother and father, so she's trying to avenge them right now. Unfortunately, he kind of overpowers her. Oof. Surprised he survived that. So this is where you know she recognizes Cloud. And I guess that's the first time since he's been in the town that she recognized him. Sorry, since the first time since he came back to town, I guess. I don't know if we have to... Okay, yeah. Didn't have to talk to her. So we're going to chase Sephiroth down. Man, everything in this room has the word Jenova on it. I guess it's not Jenova, it's Jenova. Whatever. So somehow Sephiroth knew that that statue or robot contraption was not actually a Jenova, and it's just kind of false and a gimmick, I guess. I don't know. So we're gonna attempt to kill Sephiroth here. That's bright. They need a frickin' epilepsy warning there. So we don't actually remember all that happened. All we remember is that Cloud killed Sephiroth, and it was reported in the paper. Finally, we're done the ridiculously long story. So now we have the PHS, which is like phone something system. It'll allow us to call our party members while we're outside in the world map and change our party. I'm trying to remember if there was any materia we needed to buy from here. Oh, I did forget. Did I not? Oh, I thought I did Barrett. So this is a non-long range weapon. It's just a melee weapon. I point that out because it's there's a few that Barrett has that are melee range instead. Sorry, I didn't mean to buy that many. Just kind of wanted a few more. We're good on potions, but Phoenix Downs. I kind of like having hypers for later, so we'll have 10 for now. I'm trying to see, excuse me, if we have anything I don't want. Bio 2 is actually kind of helpful, just to use, before I do that. There we go. The sources add to your actual character stats. I'll hold on to them for now. Do we not have any ethers? Oh, they're up here. Why are they arranged like that? No. Okay, that didn't work either. No. I usually arrange them, I guess, by type. There's a materia shop here as well. We'll take a look at, and a weapon shop. We could buy earth and extra steel. Heal, it's not actually cures, it's like poisona and that sort of thing. So it's status effects. We're not going to bother buying them. Maybe I'll come back when I'm farming and buy them. So even if we didn't get the hard edge, we would have some item upgrades here, but they're not as good. So we're not going to worry about using them. Our next item we could get is for Tifa. It's called Grand Glove. I'm trying to remember where we get it. It's not coming to my head right now. I think... Why am I not being... Oh, okay, it's just slow. I was wondering why I couldn't move the camera the way I wanted. Ah, okay. It's definitely not these guys that have the Grand Glove. I think it's in the cave we're coming up to soon. Okay, so we're gonna go over to this farm over here first. They raise chocobos for you, sort of. You have to catch them first. And what else? They give you the chocobo, well, I think they sell you the chocobo lure materia, but they also have the summon chocobo materia there too. So we'll definitely be picking up both. I'm going to save first because I don't remember how the conversation with the chocobo goes to get the summon materia. I think it's chocobo and Mog summon materia. So we're going to save before I come in here. And then we'll buy the other materia and we'll head across the marsh. Oh, I don't know why I thought he had it. I guess I will start saving in different files. Nah, we'll just use one for now. So we talked to this chocobo here. You gotta figure out the pattern, I guess, on what he wants you to talk about. I thought there was more to this conversation than what happened, I'll be honest. Thought it was like 3 steps. No. Hell, I guess not. Okay. Cool. So we just need to hop into this house here, talk to this guy, and he'll tell us to talk to the other guy. He says we'll need chocobo lure materia to get by the Midgar Zolom, which is a giant, I think he said 30-foot snake. It's pretty decent fight at this level. He'll wreck me pretty much unless I do a proper setup for it. I will come back to fight him. Just because I kind of want his Aqua Breath. But, yeah, I don't think I'll survive at this point. Okay, there's giving me no option to buy it. There we go. I want to buy the chocobo lure. Oh wow, it's way more expensive than I thought. You can also buy greens. Different greens do different things. All of these are for catching chocobos. I don't remember off the top of my head exactly what they do. My plan isn't to catch a chocobo, to be honest. What do we got here? My plan is to just run across the marsh when the Zolom is in a certain area, so I can make it across without running into him. I didn't realize I was also ticking my encounter rate. Wasn't smart. Oh well. You know what? We'll just run. Alright, he's got about 20 seconds before I make my run. He ended up going in the right area, but he still beat me. Oh! I was going into the menu, but he still got there first. Okay. That's unfortunate. He will kill me unless I run. Unfortunately, after you run, he still gets to get away. Or, sorry, pushes you back. There's no point in healing in case I run into him again. Oh, what a pain in my butt he is. Thought we had it getting away when I pulled the menu, but I didn't realize he had so much time when I was pulling the menu to get to me. I normally just wait till he's in the right spot and make the run. The reason I'm not going for a chocobo is it's kind of a pain in the butt at low level to catch chocobo. All you do is clear out all the monsters on the screen with the chocobo, and you throw a Glacial Green or something at the chocobo to keep them around. But their chance to run is super high, so most of the time I try to avoid it. Unless I have a higher level character, I can like one-shot other stuff with them. I'm just going to do a quick save in the marsh here. Oh, I messed that up. Oh, thank you. Then I'm just going to exit the game a bit, and I'll come back right away. You'll probably have a black screen there for a second. So that'll spawn him randomly somewhere. Luckily it was far enough away. because the screen just kept maneuvering with me. And we find out that when Sephiroth was on his way through here, he killed one, and he spiked it on a tree. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk away. You could have talked. This is the cave I was talking about. I think this is where you get the Grand Glove for Tifa, but this is also where I do my farming for limit breaks. Now we get the long range materia. I'm gonna put it on Cloud. So that'll allow us to attack from the back row for full damage, but we'll take half damage for physical attacks, so kind of nice. The monster we're looking for is not these guys. Oh, my bad. Come on. Chop, chop. There we go. Ooh, she's almost dead. So these are the guys I'd like to farm for kills. I hit them with the Mage for Magic. Usually it'll kill everybody, to be honest, except for the dragon. And then I'll steal the Ether off the dragon. There's a room where only these guys spawn, and a set of 5 of weak enough guys usually to die to Mage for Magic. I don't know why these little dudes didn't die to Mage for Magic right away. Might be my my magic stats a bit low for small Cloud. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with my brain today. Just because I know we're going to be getting so many Ethers from my steals, I'm going to be spamming heals a lot in here. I will do my farming offline, and it will be in a different room, but that's one of the encounters. And these are the guys with Grand Gloves, if I remember correctly. I don't know how much health they have. I don't know if I hit his limit break or not. Nope. Okay. Oh, we got it right away. Perfect. That was way faster than I expected. I wasn't sure if there was a way there was an item back there, so I just wanted to check. Oh, right, there's stuff up here though. Nope. Okay. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't get an encounter there. We run into the Turks here, and they've got their new Turk. Ellen? No. I can't remember her name. Elena. Okay, I was close. So we'll be running into them lots of times, but fortunately enough, we don't have to fight them at this part. So they tell us a little bit about their orders because they're really bad at their job, and yeah. We kind of learn a bit about what I was talking about earlier, how Tseng is looking for Aerith. I guess that would be your first hint about him liking her. And this is the room I like to farm limit breaks in. So we usually get this encounter, or why is that not working? Okay, there we go. It's nice to that he does decent damage, so when we are farming him, he also buffs our limit breaks to get from the second ability for the levels. I also can steal from him. Either is a lot easier to get than the weapons or the carbon bangles that we've been stealing, so it's not too hard to get. There's another fight in here. I think it's 5 scorpions. It usually goes back and forth between those 2 fights when you're on this screen. Besides that, I'll come back to this cave. Alright. Over here is Fort Condor. There's a mini game where you hire mercenaries to fight against Shinra to defend Fort Condor. There's also Yuffie, who's our next companion in the forest. Her chance to spawn in the forest is like, I think it's 12%, so it's not high. But I'll farm her offline just because it takes forever to find her, and then you have to get her dialogue correct. I'll do that offline. Or off video or whatever. And yeah, I think I'll end the video right beside the forest, and I'll start farming Yuffie. Alright guys, I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.